Team of the century. That's got to be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and you almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are your emotions right now, Duke?
You know, I missed the shot. This is my family. And I let him back. And that's all I can say. Thank you.
So you're ducking tonight? Those were grown men. Good players. Seasoned. A couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real thing, right? Outside the gym.
You follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup.
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football.
How many D1 football offers you got so far? Committed. Plays the game the right way. You're a great player. Great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach. That's a pitch. Trash. Get it.
It's not a pitch.
Let's do it over.
Yeah. Stoudemire and Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up, probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Listen. Wings. I have a lot of good kids. I mean, special. Your natural ability is, yes.
If I play basketball, it starts all over. Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me. It's always been us.
Stop running. Take him on. Only things met. You told me how you loved you. And let you. Want to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
Ooh. Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah. This game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, great to see you on the court again, baby. Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about? Yeah.
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other.
Yeah. All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I said it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Eagles.
Junior, just a second. No pressure. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
So what?
Just aim for more points than turnovers. Alright? And you'll do fine. This is your moment. Enjoy it.
Let's go, baby.
to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. And we see some new faces this year in the starting lineup. First and foremost, it's Junior getting the start at power forward, while Marcena joins him in the post at the 5. On the wings, you'll have Sheffield and Lax playing the 2 and the 3. And now running the show for the Eagles is Day. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Juan and Dermanenko in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Harrison begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
And the first one at the line is good.
He may not be considered the star of the team, but Day is the most vocal. He's a great floor general, always communicating and making sure they're operating as a single unit.
Outside Lebec. Left side, it's Erickson. And foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Pass to Porter. Lebec. Ramadas. Covered by Junior. Here's Erickson.
Well, coming into this season, Coach Bishop, a bit on the hot seat. Eagles fans want to see a better finish than years past.
And that might have been a reason Coach Bishop tried to shake things up by bringing in some new faces. Not much to lose as he's in dire need of a great season.
Left side, it's Day. Count the basket.
Opposing team gets rough with Day, but he's a tenacious kid, and he won't let them scare him off the shot.
And just about a minute and a half into this first quarter. To the middle, Ramadas. His second shot falls. He starts 2 for 2.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
The Eagles now on offense. Sheffield, right side. Pass to Junior.
Takes it off the glass. Good inside shot by Junior, showing us he knows how to use those physical gifts in the paint.
On the wing, Bobby Erickson. James Marcena with the block. To the paint. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up really evens things out.
Outside Erickson. Pass to Dermanenko. Erickson with it. Outguarded by Junior. And the shot goes in.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. He's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Junior with it. Working on Ramadas. And it's Junior missing. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Lebec. Foul on Bobby Erickson. That is his first foul of the game. And with the Erickson guys, you see his release and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problem putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Here's Marceta. Got a hand on it. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Last one of blue. So good. Pass to Marceta. Back to Indra. Evans. Here's Junior, defended by Carter. Here's Junior, and the 11-footer is off the mark.
And one thing you'll notice with the Hornets this season, a younger starting lineup than most. Only 2 seniors starting for this team.
Well, Danny, their coach put every starting spot up for grabs before the season. He made every player earn their position. A few juniors and even a sophomore stepped up. You have to love the future of Hornets basketball with the talent their underclassmen have shown.
The Eagles now on offense. Takes one from 10 feet. He's money on the shot.
Some nice efficiency from him. No trouble getting his shots to fall now.
Burton trailing here. Pass to Porter. One blue with it. Junior's there.
And a strong move to the basket from Aslanoglu is what made the D act with aggression on the way up.
And he knocks down the first one. Junior. That's his third foul so far.
And he picks up his third foul. That's the risk they ran by keeping him on the floor.
Vlad Dermanetko on the wing. He's covered by... He's making a change here. Left side, Dewan. Now it's Carter outside. Dewan. The three from James. Zierko grabs the rebound. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
And another shot. He squares up and sinks it.
Starting to get on track. They've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter.
They're heating up, and that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Pass to Zierko. Junior, guarded by Lectos. From 12 feet out. And here's Indra. And Indra gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Terrific defensive play.
That is showing some toughness on D. Getting physical, sticking his nose in there, and making a play.
So both teams making some changes here. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Kennedy outside. Back to Indra. Pass to Evans. Junior. That one drops for him.
His scoring efficiency is a big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Now Lectos. Covered by Junior. Now Aslanoglu. Puts up a three. So good. Trying to beat the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. Eagles ahead. Up by 4. And as we pause for halftime, don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the third quarter after the break. And the second half of action just getting started here in our coverage of Garden State IAA Sports. The Eagles leading.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
Pass to Junior. Makes the bucket. He's now got 5 field goals on the night. He's 5 of 8.
I want to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
Now here's Erickson. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. Jonathan Lack picks one up.
Well, Erickson's shooting pretty aggressively here, coming right into the defender and winning the foul.
First free throw is good. And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
Pass to Marceda. Lack. And here's Junior, covered by Ramadan. Back to Junior. And it's Firmenenko with the rebound. Outside Erickson. Great D that time from KJ Day. In the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Outside Lebec. Pass to Erickson. Tries a 3. Junior got the miss. Now here's Lack. Erickson defending. And he gets contact and a whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up right now. And Gordon gets called for the foul. First one for him, Paul. And at the end of last year, you knew the Eagles were going to look for an answer to their power forward spot. Seems like Junior is just what they were looking for.
Junior's built like a football player because, well, that's what he was until very recently. Contact isn't the problem for him, and he looks like a great fit.
Didn't set up the screen properly on that one.
Yeah, you need to have those feet set, and you can't have those elbows out either.
Now it's Carter outside. Pass to Leftos. Now Luan. Carter. Here's Leftos. Right side Luan. Let's the 3 fly. It's held in by the Eagles.
They should hold for the last shot.
Definitely. End the quarter on your own turf.
Pass to Day. Outside, Evans. Here's the Dirko.
That's how you want to end the quarter.
Momentum going into the next period, and that's going to fire up your bench.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Eagles up by 6. And here we go. Fourth quarter getting started here in Newark. It's still anyone's game. Burton trailing here.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Here's Junior, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Duke is start here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Now here's Lebeck. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and he'll go to the line. Foul on Day.
And the defense knows they just can't let him get away with an easy shot.
Yes, sir, I agree. That is the best play they could have made right there.
That one falls, so he hits them both.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite this deficit.
Exactly. That's when you need to be aggressive. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Back to Marqueta. Day. Junior, covered by Ramos. Here's Junior, good for his 8th field goal of the night in a dozen attempts. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
Erickson might be lined up out on the wing. He'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Inside. That's in. Another nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
And they aren't settling for anything outside here.
And why would they? Last 5 shots have been in the feed and they've converted each one. That's a call you don't want to see. But he has to have more presence and not pick up his 5th right there.
And the final horn sounds top one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they look.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lummy. Thanks for watching.
Nothing's got so serious. Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
How you doing, kid?
My name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. I can't remember that for sure. I was the kid when we stood with the ball.
Oh, we sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about Pepper Chopper. You had to wear this thing every day or you was blind.
Nice to meet you, Archie.
Yeah, look, I'll get right to the point. Outside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell. Yeah.
It's cool. Scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think? Something you know?
It's only one game. You show me what you got. Next one, give me some high numbers, we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.